coming to medical imaging. So suppose earlier yesterday we discussed on image processing, like how to detect cancer cells by our skin cancer related. So those and all by using the images. So for that purpose we will use this classification, supervised classification algorithms. And next, unsupervised. So here we have clustering and association. It's like customer segmentation. So clustering you'll use for customer segmentation. So example here, suppose in Hyderabad, so what type of in particular region in Hyderabad, in Banjara Hills, what type of products will sell. And suppose we'll go for the supermarket, we'll take a supermarket and you'll check in Banjara Hills, and you'll go to the next level to high tech city, and next level to financial district, like this. And also we'll go for Amirpet and SR Nagar and Kukatpalli, like these regions. So depends upon that. So what type of items are selling more here in the particular region. So like that customer segmentation. So like that we will divide and we will use this clustering. So that means regions. Now I said Banjara Hills, high tech city and financial district, Kukatpalli, SR Nagar, Amirpet, those are all clusters. So we will make a cluster of whatever the data, making clustering. On top of that we will use that our algorithms on that cluster. So that is customer segmentation. So market basket analysis, association. So that means we are using area wise. Here we will use some limited number. So that association, of that, for that we'll use market basket analysis. So particularly like, so that means entire both are like unsupervised, means we'll use the clustering association, like partition we will do. Based on that we will implement our algorithms on that. And next, coming to supervised semi supervised learning, here also classification clustering. So this is text classification and lane finding on GPS data clustering. So Google Maps or any GPS related we will use this, and GSI applications are there. So on that also you'll use this clustering one. And categorical, next, coming to the reinforcement classification control and optimized marketing and driverless cars control target variable not available. So reinforcement learning in this control and classification too. In control we will use the driverless cars, and here classification is optimized. So I'll go this, here you'll get an idea. Reinforcement, see, reinforcement learning, gaming, finance sector, manufacturing, inventory management, robot navigation. So these are all in using in reinforcement learning techniques we'll use in this. And coming to unsupervised examples, here we are using text mining, face recognition, big data visualization, image recognition. And clustering wise, biology, city planning, targeted marketing, like supervise earlier we discussed. And compared to coming to supervised learning examples is fraud detection. So suppose credit card detection. So recently, so not before corona, we have developed one application on this fraud, like can we give a loan to this particular person or not. So he applied for a loan, so can we give or not. So for that, so the it is for I think African countries. For one country we developed that application, like there is a rule that if I apply um, for a loan, they will give one app. So that app we need to install in our mobile. Okay, so that app will read the person's Facebook, WhatsApp, and text messages. So based on that, so what we'll do, like based on that, we will get the data from Facebook, his friends and all, and also WhatsApp groups and text messages. So like this we'll collect, and if anyone is a defaulter in his friends list from Facebook, we will identify. So around 20 are there in his friends list. In that, 10 people are defaulters. Then we will consider that we don't give to the loan to this particular person, because so they are like here we are identifying the person character based on his friends. So like same thing, what type of post he is sending, forwarding in Facebook and also in WhatsApp. So that also will consider. And if it is rebellion related, then they will not give the loan to that person. So like that, for those types and all, we will use this classification wise supervised learning. So like fraud detection, credit card fraud, those and all we will use in that banking sectors. And email spam detection. So generally in our offices also we will use email. Whenever we got an email from external, some xyz.com, then immediately we'll get a pop-up like it's a maybe it is a phishing mail, please be careful on that. So then if it is not relevant, then we will click on that, report a phishing mail. Then it will go to the email department, and then they will check that. So is there anything trying to hack our machines, or the like that we will detect. So those are all we will use in the email spam detection. Diagnostics, so earlier with image classifications. So these are for that we will use the supervisor learning. Regression, risk assessment, and score prediction. Score prediction means recently we use IPL, so how much score they will. So every ball we used to change the prediction score, you observed or not, that will get in ESPN quick info website. So we will see there projected score. So 203, 201, like ball by ball, it will, if it is he hit a six, then it will increase and it will reduce. How it will reduce? Based on the previous pitch conditions also, and also this batting scenario in that, and the bowlers who will bowl, and how many runs they earlier they gave in the previous overs, like that. Those and all they will do, and they will predict the score prediction also here, this one. And risk assessment, risk, if I invest in this, how much it will be. So those market analysis, so that also we can use this type of algorithms here. So these are the algorithms we have, multiple algorithms we'll use for our according to our type. So here we go this, I'll give the list here. There are so many algorithms are there. Regression, here linear regression, supervised learning. Here we have regression, classification, ensemble methods we said. So regression is linear regression, logistic regression, polynomial regression. And classification, decision trees, SVMs, naives, KNN, logistic regression. And assemble method, random forest, and gradient boosting. So these in supervised itself, three classifications in sub branches there. In that, each one has three like this. So in that, which one we need to use? So that is the main important here. So which type of algorithm we need to use for our application? So that is the most important one. If you select a wrong one, you'll get a wrong prediction or wrong value. So like that we need to choose first. Initially, the first thing is that what type of thing you are need to develop, or model you need to develop, like that. So here unsupervised learning, here clustering, K means hierarchical clustering, DB scan. So uh, yeah. And reinforcement learning, algorithm train agents to make decisions in environment to maximize reward, like that. So other algorithms, neural networks, NLP, and anomaly detection, algorithms for identifying unusual data points. There are multiple, there are so many are there, around 5500 algorithms are there, like this linear regression, logistic regression, polynomial, like that 500 are there. So in that 500, people, most of the people mostly will use around 50 only, top 50. So in this I given, because generally we use supervised, unsupervised, so for that we are using this many. These are the maximum people will use. So yeah, yeah, we'll come into this algorithms. So these are the algorithms we are using. So you'll get a doubt like, so what type of algorithm I need to use? So for that, depending upon, suppose you are taking a decision, yes or no. So for that, we will use supervised learning. So we don't have any decision, then we will go for the unsupervised learning. So reinforcement. So earlier in here I said reinforcement learning is there. So in reinforcement, like how many gaming, suppose games are for that purpose, we'll use those type reinforcement related algorithms here, robot navigation. So driverless cars. So we'll use driverless cars means most of the thing what we'll do, we'll use the sensors, front four side sensors we'll use, and also speed navigation controls and all everything. So those and all will train to our mm, model, and based on that we'll use the robot navigations, and here finance sector gamings also. So these are the main things, what type of task we are doing. So for that, which one is suitable for our task, those we need to identify. This is the initial steps. So here I'll give one example, like heart disease prediction. Yeah, see. So I got a data from a hospital. I collected data from hospital like this. See here, age. I will explain here. Yeah. So this is the data which I got from one Excel. I collected this data from a hospital. So age and gender, CP. I'll give the details on that. First, I'll explain the data, what data I have. So my aim is to detect heart disease possibility of particular person. See here, these are the columns I am using. Age and sex, that means gender. Zero, one is for male and zero is female. And CP, chest pain type. Chest pain type, one is typical angina and atypical and non-anginal and asymptomatic. So these are the four codes I am using here. And next one is TRE, T-rest BPS. So resting blood pressure. This is known as resting blood pressure. And next, CHOL. This is the name is serum cholesterol in mg per dl. And FBS, fasting blood sugar. So greater than 120 mg per dl or not. So that, and the next is rest ECG. So this is resting electrocardiographic results, ECG results. So that values I am checking as a 0, 1, 2. And next one is maximum heart rate achieved. This one, heart rate achieved. And this is exercise in induced angina. And next, old peak, ST depression induced by exercise related to test. These are all will get the 2D echo from 2D echo data. And the slope, peak exercise ST segment in 2D echo, a treadmill. Those columns will fill they got data from there. A number of major vessels colored by Flosary, and THAL. This is the normal, fixed detect, and reversible detect. So these are the fields. Total 13 fields here I have. And one more thing is target I am using. The target represents the one for heart attack and zero for no. So see, this is the data. Sorry, here. So 54 age and female, sorry, male, and CP. What I said, CP is chest pain type. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, chest pain type, and BPS and cholesterol, how much he have, fasting blood sugar, and ECG 0, 1, 2, and Thal CH exchange, old peak slope, CA Thal. So this is the target is another one. Target means I got the data like 0. So in this condition, in with these conditions, he don't have the heart problem, and in this condition he has the heart problem, 0, 1. So like this. So this is the data which I have. So for this, I will train my model with this data, and I will predict. I'll give new data to this system, and to this model, and I will ask the model that this person will get heart attack or not. That prediction. So that will give. So this is the data. So which I need to train my machine or model, same. Okay. Yeah. See here, these are the in Python. This is code is in Python. So I'm using this NumPy pandas. So depends upon what type of calculations we are using. So NumPy pandas. These are all the libraries in um, Python. So Matplotlib for graphs and all. Seaborn. for neural network related. So these are all libraries we need to import. So at the time of learning Python, you will understand this. Just I am giving how to use our data and how to shape our data. So how to analysis based on your data. See, sometimes we'll get only um, um, yeah, we have got only these 13 columns. So how can you predict with that? So that is the major question. For that, we need to do some calculations on that. So those are all. This is a simple one. That's why I'm giving example this one. So next, these are the importing essential libraries. Whatever I want here, importing and understanding the mm, our data set. See, okay, we got a data set. That name is Excel name is hot.cv CSV file. So generally we'll go for CSV files because huge data will be. Excel they have there is a limitation in Excel file there is a limitation. So for that because whenever we are getting data is a huge data will take. In a small amount data we can't get the exact results. So we will use this here. That's why we are using .csv file. Uh, Comma separated values, we'll call it as CSV extension of that meaning. Example, verifying as a data frame in object in pandas. So how we are doing means type data set panda and shape of the data. Shape of data set means here see data set dot shape means it will give the how many records is there. So total 303 rows and 14 columns. See here 14 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 columns, and these are all 303 rows. So here I'm printing, I need to check what type of data here is. So that like five for top five rows I have taken. So these are the top five rows. So this is the data. Now we are ready with our data. So import, now we got this. This is a sample we are taking. Total five samples I am taking. Any five, I'm checking on that. And this is the description like so total 303 count and mean of the age is 54. See here we statistics we'll use here more. So here mean, standard deviation and minimum mean. So these are we are calculating here. So mean age and standard deviation and minimum 29 age and 25% people 50% and 75% above and max is 77 years age. So and next here 303 total count and mean, this is the male or female like that. So forget this is 0 and ones we'll calculate mean we'll get 0.06 like that. And here CP and test TBS cholesterol also we are calculating FBS fasting blood sugar and ECG values, and these are all we are giving. So we are not taking the target here. So we are considering only 13. So target is our achievement. So is that this person is getting heart attack or not, that one. So here we are getting this, we got this data like this. We will identify, we will set our data like this. And next like total columns, this is the data about related data only, data type and all. And this is the description of our data. Yeah. Mm. See here checking the correlation between the columns. So correlation is a I think in statistical mathematics we know this correlation. So that this is correlation means a relation between the two variables. So here we are taking this with the target and other fields. So we are calculating the correlation for this. We have a straightforward formula here. Correlation function is there in Python. So correlation with target. So ascending order we are using this. See here target one, target to target and target to exact CP. These are all we are identifying the correlation. So next analysis. This is the most important thing here. Any project, not only this one. So if you go for any project, so get the data and do this mean max and all. Luckily one more thing here, we don't have any in 303 fields. Out of these 303 fields we don't have any missing values. See here sometimes we don't have this data. Sometimes we will miss this data of this particular patient. So so these, so those are also there is a techniques, other techniques how to fill the missing values. So we can't put 0 to 1 like that. So there is a few more techniques to fill the missing values. So those values will fill based on some algorithms are there, for that also from methods. So based on those methods we will fill this data, but luckily here we don't have. So that's why we haven't used those techniques here. Yeah, correlation, we identified the correlation here, and based on that analysis, now here matplotlib and all those will come to the picture here. See here, target, uh, see, I'll give percentage of patients without heart problems. First, whatever the data target we are using, zeros and ones we have. Zeros how many here? And here 160 ones. That means female people are most female people are facing whatever the data we have in that. So female people are see 165 people are faced a heart attack, and 138 is men. So that means more number on females. So that we are identifying first. Okay, percentage of patients without heart problems, percentage of patients with heart problems, that we identified. And later we identified based on the gender. Okay, this is the 45.54 and 54.46 heart problems that we identified. And next analyzing the mm gender wise. So see, we notice that females are more likely to have heart problems than males. So because here we got this data, ones and zeros. Same thing here we are. Okay, this is the that means first we identified that. Next, chest pain type. So what type of chest pain? We have multiple here I shown to you earlier. Chest pain means CP. Yeah, typical. These are three asymptotic. Four methods are there. Four types are there. So based on that, we are now we need to identify chest pain feature. See here, 0, 1, 2, 3. So in this, which one? One is the highest. So we notice that chest pain 0, the ones with typical angina are much less likely to have heart problems. So 0 is a very less, like FBS feature. So then you identify that. So like each and every one we need to compare with that. So here males and females here also considering for FBS. So FBS 0, ladies only highest. And next, coming to rest ECG. In rest ECG, 0, 1, 2 is there. So we realize that the people with rest ECG 1 and 0 more likely have heart diseases. With rest ECG 2, likely to have more rest. So this we identified here highest 2. Like this exchange on all the features in all the whatever we have. So with that we need to identify with the male female and target, like that we need to see slope feature also. So like this we will come up with one solution, like slope 2 causes heart pain much more than slope 0 and 1. So like this we will get the, we will collect the data, and after that we will implement our algorithms on this data. See, this is all same. Yeah. Next. Okay. Now I said I have 303 rows data I have, but I will train my machine with 200 only or 250. So I'll remaining 50 I'll put for testing purpose, because after completion of that I know the data. So it's the target 0 or 1. That means this person got heart attack or not, that I know. But I need to test my application model. So for that I need to use some other data. So that's why I'm using here test data, train test split. So that means I'll split the data. So here I am taking only 242 rows for training my machine, and remaining out of 303, that means 605 65 records I'll use for my test the machine. So once everything I'll train the machine and I'll give the test data, and it will give the exact results or not. So that's why we will test our model. See here, split the data. So I am loading only 242 rows and 13 columns. and remaining 61 and 13 is the test. For test purpose, I kept this. Okay. So now model fitting. This is the most important. Now, up to now, what then we got the data and we analyzed that and what type of data is there. And then after that, we analyzed and which one, in which way we are getting that. And after that, now we are going for model fitting. So which type of algorithm we need to use here. So here I have logistic regression. So first I am going for the logistic regression. So see, from linear model, import logistic regression, and logistic regression I am giving fit X train and Y train, because here I have trained here this one. My data here, I train this 242 rows. So for that, I am giving input those two fields to this regression, and after that, uh, predict that 61 results for testing. See, accuracy score. Why these are the variables I gave. So the accuracy score achieved using logistic regression is 85.25%, because I loaded here my data and tested here with the test data, which I haven't trained my machine. I trained my machine with this. Okay. And after that, uh, I tested this model with my test data 61. So with that, it provided 85.25% accuracy. How you will know that means already 61 values we know for 61 um, people's data. These people are having heart attack or not. So that's why here logic regression is we are getting 85.25%. So next we'll go for another one, naive base. So this one, naive base is another one, Gaussian NB. So this we are trained our machine, and after that I tested with this, and here I got 85.25. So here also 85.25 with this algorithm also I am getting 85.25%. Next we'll go for the SVM. So SVM also same way we'll use uh, trained, and after that tested this, and I got here 81.97. That means previous one to this one was reduced. So in this model, with this model, that means algorithm SVM, I'm getting only 81.97. And next, K neighbors. This K neighbors is another algorithm. So we'll train and test it. So with this 67.21, it's a very less we got here. And next coming to the decision tree. So like this, why we are using this? That means, see, we are classification one. Ours is target. Yes or no, we are identifying. Person is getting heart attack or not. Yes or no. Two only here. So that means supervised. This one. In that classification we are using. So in that classification, these are all the algorithms. So available algorithms. So we will try our data with all these algorithms. So which one we are getting highest accuracy, then we will go with that. Same random forest. So here I am getting around 95.08. So that means if we need to test everyone around six I think we identified. So these six I trained data and tested that. So I got 95.08% achieved. And accuracy 95%, 95.08. Yesterday someone asked that question like with this how much sorry, how much that means accuracy it will be detecting. See here just now we identified and we tested that like that we are getting 95. I said 99. So this is the old one. So now we got few more algorithms also. If you go with that, then we will get and also 95% he got. So now with the latest algorithms and the latest analysis, we can achieve 99 also. One second please. One minute. Oh, Naresh. Ah, ah. Sorry, guys. S- Hello. Sorry, I got some urgent call from office. That's why I lifted my. Okay. Okay. Now we got this 95 with random forest. Next, accuracy. We need to identify accuracy with all the scenarios. So we'll go for neural network. Uh, dense method is there. So by using that, we can identify like this. Accuracy will identify with this each and every parameter. So all the parameters 43, 44, 45. That T naught 3 is there now. We will get each and every one. Every each data will identify this. Yeah. So if we plot this, second, yes, yeah. If you so with this, what we identified, we got random forest is 95%, 95.08% accuracy. So we will use this algorithm, the same whatever we have, we are using here. So this one we will use for our model. So this random forest classifier, this code will use for our model, and we will get the accuracy. So in future, if any patient reach to our hospital, and then we will give this data to the my model, and I will check that, and I'll give the straight away, I'll give that. So in future you'll get a chance. So by using this, we'll give that information that you'll get a chance, then use like this medicines or whatever will uh, prescribe that doctor. So recently one podcast I hear that like one doctor mentioned that, so same this type of MRI scan he gave, that given in that MRI scan gave the input to a particular model, he got accuracy, and immediately within seconds he got the result, and he shared the same thing to the patient. So if the manually the doctor means, if a doctor need to identify that same scenario whatever the model identified and diagnosed and given this is the disease you are facing. So for that, so doctor means how many years he will do, 5 years course he will complete, and 2 years MD, and after that specialization, that means total 10 years and experience. By seeing the data, the experienced doctor will give the exact diagnosis, disease, but how much effort he is spending that person, that means around 15 years. But here the model gives it in a seconds. So how we are developing this model with our algorithms. So same thing here. If you, this one, if I go to the doctor with my details, whatever the details I have this, so you will take so much time to predict. But if I same thing I provide to the model, this model, by using this random forest one, I'll get a within seconds. So then I'll change my lifestyle, I'll change my food habits, I'll change my regular routine. With that, I can reduce the risk of heart attack. So in this way, this one we are getting. So yesterday we discussed. So AI in healthcare, the main thing is accuracy. First thing, accuracy and speed. So with this, we can save the lives and we can save the money. So these are the most. That's why we are using this. So in this way, we are checking the algorithms. Okay. So one more thing. Now the people are using like um, I'll share one Excel. So, yeah, here. So these are the Gen AI tools. Are you able to see my screen? Able to see my screen? Excel?
No, sir.
No, ma'am. One second, I'll share my Excel. So that code also not able to see earlier. Hello?
No, sir.
Code also. Oh, sorry. Mm, waste.
No problem, sir. Now you can share.
I thought of it is sharing. No, are you able to see my code?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. I thought of that's why based on this data I'm
Okay.
explaining. Sorry, I'm extremely sorry for that. Uh,
No problem, sir.
See, these are the this is the code which I am using for this model predicting the heart disease. Just I'll give once again, just within few seconds I'll complete. So importing our data set. So first, most important is our data set. So data, what type of data I'm using? So to predict this one. So this is the data which I got from a hospital. So I requested a hospital and I got the data like recently for a particular person. See some XYZ. Here, due to confidentiality, we haven't take the hospital also will not share any names or IDs, other numbers or anything. Just here we are collected age 63 and gender is one, male and female. This is a male and female for zero, and the CP. I'll share this. See here, chest pain type and random blood sugar, cholesterol, fasting blood sugar, uh, ECG, resting ECG results, and maximum heart rate achieved, and exercise induced angina. And these old slow peak, these numbers we are getting from 2D scan, and this one is from ECG. So these are all the blood tests: serum cholesterol, resting blood pressure, and fasting sugar. So that means blood test, ECG, and 2D echo. Uh, Treadmill, sorry, TMT also. So based on these three tests, we collected the data. So that data is this. Yeah. So this is the data. Sorry, here. Yeah. So this is the data which we have. So for 63% on female, 3 is the type, chest pain type, and cholesterol 233, and FBS is 1, and rest is 0. This is the values for 0, 1, 2. There is a calculation. So like this we collected, and she got a heart attack. That means a heart attack she got. Target means this is the result. So we are collected with this data. She got the result, and 37 years female, and she also got data like this. And here 54 female and no heart attack. So like this type of data we collected, so to identify my to train my model and to test the data results also. So for that I have calculated in statistics is the most important thing in our AAMLs. So whatever we learn in our school days, mode, median, correlation, those are all now these are useful now. So here see mean calculated for this age. So average age is 53 mean, and standard and minimum 29, and 25% above like this 47, 55, 67, max is 77. So that means max is 77 in this 100%, this 25% people and 50% and 77. Like this I calculated. And here another one is males and female we calculated, and CP, what type of pain, chest pain, and these are the blood pressures and cholesterol. And this like this we calculated the these four values, these values. And after that, uh, yeah, correlation. Checking the correlation between the columns. Correlation means, I said earlier, relation between the two fields, like target and this exchange, target and CP. So that means target is one. One means heart attack, he got the heart attack, and CP, chest pain type. So one type of, there is a one, chest pain type is one, and he, how many people are got chest pain. So the relation between these two is 0 to 4.33 is the relation. So like this, for each and every variable, we'll collect the correlation here, calculate the correlation. Based on that, so now we are analyzing data analysis here. See, here I'm checking here. So 165 people, uh, sorry, here is one is what? 1 second. Hmm. One is male and zero is female. Okay. Target temp is 165 male and 138 is female. So here percentage of patients without heart problems, percentage of patients with heart problems. So 45% without heart problems, 54 is the heart problems percentage. Next, based on gender, we'll identify here. So here we got females. Zero means female. So female people got more number of people. Females got heart attack. Whatever we have the data and chest tape. So here in chest tape one is the more highest number. Zero means less. So like this, each and everything FBS feature and whatever the rest ECG. So which type 0 1 2 out of 0 1 2 one is the 2 is the least and one is the highest one. So like this we'll identify, with this we'll come up with a solution decision like we realize that the people rest ECG 1 and 0 are much likely to have a heart disease with respect to ECG 2. So 1 2 people are more, see here very less 2 compared to these numbers. So like that exchange like all the values will get analyzed this with the graphs, and you'll get a idea that so here 4 has astonishingly a large number of heart patients. So, see here 4, this one. Yeah, here we are testing. Okay, next, this is the just we got an idea that so out of ECG 1012, so 2 is more. Like we come up with that data. With this data we are analyzed that each and every variable we are analyzed, and we got some data like that. After that we'll train our model. So train for that purpose I am using 242. See, whenever we are using teaching our kids, like our students or in our house kids also, we will give 2 3 models, we'll explain, and next one we'll give an exam, extra one exam. So extra question we'll give, we don't give the out of this whatever we train. So that we don't give in the exam, we'll give the new one. So that means he got the correct knowledge or not in that particular topic. So same way we are training our model with these 242 rows data, and 61 rows will keep is for testing. So we'll train the model, so the model will understand, okay, this scenario the people are getting heart attack, in this scenario the people are not getting heart attack. Like that it will predict, it will identify, and then after that we will use these 61 rows. We will, they don't know, the system don't know about this 61 rows, these are new to the system. So then I'll give these 61 rows for testing. So then it will give he will get heart attack or not. So it will give the data. So for that we will use this test data, is any model, not only this, in any scenario we will give the train our model with particular data, and we'll keep some data which is new for the model for testing purpose. So like this here, I have trained for 242 rows data to the model, and 61 rows I'm keeping for testing purpose. Okay, and next is the model fitting. What type of model I am going to use here? Ours is the most important thing here. What type of model, what type of algorithms we need to use here? So ours is supervised. That means supervised, there is a perfect decision, 0 or 1, maybe is not there, 0 or 1, yes or no. So that's why here our target is 0 or 1. So for that it is a supervised. And next classification one. So in classification, we have multiple algorithms are there, logistic regression, like that. So here I am using first logistic regression. So for that, I am using importing this from Python library, and I am using logistic regression. This is a built-in. Function, this function contains the logic of total algorithm logic inside. So for this, we are training here. Fit means train, X train and Y train. I'll give the training data to this. That means for this model, I am training my training with my data. I am training with this data to this regression, logistic regression model. So now predict underscore test, I said. Test means I have 61 data, 61 rows are there, test model. So for that, I'll give this data as an input and I'll ask predict, because LR is the our logic regression. So why predict LR? LR means it will take LR dot predict. So the predict X underscore test. X underscore test means 61 rows are there. So that 61, 13 columns only I'll give. It will give the target column with zeros and ones. Okay. So now this one is total output, how many? 61 we got, because we gave only 61 here. Test we have 61 rows only. So I'll get the 61 rows, and here I'm getting accuracy like this. I'll printing here. Accuracy score achieved using logistic regression is 85.25%. Okay, so that means my model, this logistic regression is giving 85% accuracy. Okay, so like that, another one, naive Bayes. So for this Gaussian naive NB, I'm using this method for this. So for that also I am training and testing. I'll get output 61 and I got 85.25%. Same thing like SVM 81.97. Same K nearest neighbors 67. It is very less. So we'll evaluate this, not required. And decision tree, we'll go with this. If I go, I'm getting 81.297. So I got 85 from logistic regression. So next, random forest. So I'll use the random forest method, and I will train this and I'll test predict, and I got the accuracy around 95.08. It's the highest one now. So out of the six, I got highest 95.08. So 95.08 means out of 100, 95 people I am giving accuracy. So so this one I am using this. This is the old code which we used earlier. And if I got more data, now I am using only 303. If I got 1,000 people, 1,000 rows, and I trained that 1,000 rows to my machine, my model, I'll get more accuracy. So if there is data is more, then you'll get more data and more columns. That means more data and more rows and more columns. Then you will get clear data. If any decision, suppose you want to buy a mobile, so what you will do? So you will check the battery life, and you will check the front camera and processor and software operating system. Which one we are using operating system, and these are all we will considering. And battery 5,000 means okay, it lasts around 5 6 hours 8 hours, like that we can get like that data. We have that data like 8 hours 4 hours, like that. So then with these specifications we will pick that one. Suppose I have only less data, how can you pick? How can you buy a mobile? So like I don't know about this battery and all, then what you'll do? So just by using the brand name we'll purchase, but later we'll face some issues. So that's why if you have the more data, it is easy to easy to pick perfect one. If we go to the cloth showroom also, there are only 2 3 colors shirts are there. Then how can we identify? Only 2 3 means out of the 2 3 you'll choose best one only. So maybe it's not good also, looking it's not look good or quality wise. So there is 3, then out of will pick. If there is 4 10, you will pick. There is a choice is more, then you will get a exact whatever you want. There is no need to compromise. So that's why you'll get a correct output there. So here also in our models also same thing. If you train our model with more data, So then it will easy to give the that means we'll get the highest accuracy. So that's that here we have got this 95.08 with this random forest algorithm. So I used this random forest classifier algorithm, and with this I achieved 95.08. So I can create an application with this data with this mode. I'll create a model and I'll launch in the market. So if I purchase this, if I sell this to doctors, hospitals, then easily they can identify that means in a fraction of seconds they'll get the information, they'll identify this person can get the no need of doctor, just nurse also they can use. How to use that model? If you don't know, then they'll give the input and they'll get the output. Yeah, you'll face this and use this, like that. So this is the best one we are using for this application 95.08. So in this way we are using. Okay, this is the most same in any model. So these are only we are using. So then you'll get a doubt, how many types of algorithms are there? There are so many algorithms, around 500 algorithms are there in the market, but out of that you'll use only 500. Sorry, 50. 50, why we are using 50? Those are the first topmost, and there are perfectly designed algorithms. So so many companies earlier, in earlier like before corona, the people started Tech Mahindra and so many people like IT giants, they started investing on the training, creating a models, not creating a new algorithms, creating a new algorithms. But after that they are getting less accuracy. So with that they are wasting the money. So if less accuracy means no one can purchase that model. So that's why the companies are stopped before corona, the preparing the um, algorithms later. After that, so the that means number of people are investing on AI. So then they come up with a more number of algorithms, and with the accuracy also highest accuracies. So then now due to this, all the companies, not only IT sector and mechanical, chemical, physics, all the people are using this now. So only thing, if you want to become AI expert, means first you learn one Python or R languages, and after that domain knowledge is the most important. In this case, heart disease means these are the parameters I used, 13 parameters, I input parameters I used here. Yeah, these are the 13 parameters. These. So what is this? Blood pressure, what is cholesterol, what is blood sugar, ECG, 2D echo, and TMT. These things should, you should know about this. Otherwise it is very tough. Anything, not only in banking sector, if you go to the banking sector, credit card fraud, so for that also, what are the transactions, what are the things and all you need to know. So same thing if you go for automobile, so you need to learn about that. And the electrical, if you want to smart grid application, so then there you need to know what are the things in electrical details. And coming to the physics, now we are seeing that quantum physics, so quantum computing. So if you want to that, if you are good in quantum physics, then it will be easy for to develop this any model in related to quantum physics. So so many people are investing on that. Nvidia is the chip designer. They are using for quantum physics most that like new computers, like the fastest computers. For designing the fastest computer, they are preparing the chips with the with this investing more on that. So in the future you'll get a quantum physics, there is a big value for that. So any field, not only this, if you go to the lawyer field, so suppose this is the scenario, what should I know? So what will be there? So nowadays we are seeing that in debates also, they are giving this person is charged with these sections, IP sections. So what type of like how many years you will be in jail, like that, that decisions will be there, no? So those are all we can get by using this, you can automate that also. So no need to go with any lawyer. Just if you give this input, then it will show that. So for this section, this is for this section, this is like that. In legal section, doctor, medical, and cars. In Tesla using driverless cars. In IIT Hyderabad also they are using. They are doing some research on that. The project is going on. So like multiple people are using like. And next one, energy sectors, all the energy sectors and petroleum related. So we, that means if you know this physics and learn with AI, and chemistry and learn AI, you can implement AI in chemical chemistry. So integration is the simple thing. So now in future, so any science student should know about this AI. Then you can easily prepare any model in their platform. Chemical, physics, chemistry, sorry, this lawyer, I said lawyer also. So there are so many so one more thing I'll share. So this is miss what I concluded with this is, if anything, domain knowledge and with this technical Python or anything, then AI knowledge, if you integrate this, you'll get good results. We can achieve more number of things. So now the people thinking that CSE, AAML, AADS, these branches are only having the bright future. But no, in future you'll get with the integration with the AI, physics, chemistry, mining, and whatever the so many departments, and all people will get the um, best feature in future with interacting with AI, integrating with AI. So I will share one more thing. Uh, like, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Excel. So now, yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
these are yeah, Gen AI tools. Now I think you people are hearing like Gen AI tools. So what Gen AI tools, they are prepared with this based on these algorithms, whatever we discussed earlier. So they prepared multiple models. So like here, see, we have I have collected around 25. So different based on few, maybe something, some mystery here. So here we have see, chatbots, AI assistants, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Grok. So these are the tools which we can use. So we can like if you go to the ChatGPT, if you ask, can you give me the format? If you ask like this, so can you give me a format to send a letter to principal regarding our workshop? So it will give the structure. So that's just you use your names and then you can close that one. So like that, chat gpt, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Grok. So these are all chat gpt is the AI one, Claude is Archean something company, and Gemini is Google's, DeepSeek is Chinese one, I forgot his name, owner's name. Yeah. So these are all, and video generating, these are the chatbots. So from these we'll get mm, a code also. So can you please give me a code for login page? So it will give the details. So accordingly, you can change your data related to you, and you can update that. So same thing, Gemini, and another one, Microsoft one is Copilot. So Microsoft developed another one application chatbot like Copilot. So that Copilot also now in software industry, the people are using that to reduce the time. I don't want to waste my time to write a same query. So or anything, just I'll give me a query to to calculate percentages of population or something. Then it will give the code, and I will paste that, and I'll give the whatever the inputs and all. I'll get the data. So like that. So for that, the people are using most companies also encouraging to use Claude, Copilot, and ChatGPTs. But few companies not allowing, like mine is the healthcare domain, so our people will not allow, because if I give my data like table names and all, database table names and all, then the table structure will go out. So in chat gpt, if I use that, that my table name, some claims table saying having this many rows, this many columns, so I have another one claim type, so that contains two tables, so how can I join? These are the two primary keys. How can I join this table? Can you give me a code for this joining of these two tables? Like that, if I give, so that means my structure is I'm giving here. The chat GPT will store my structure. In future, someone asked the same type of question, it will provide to them. So that's why most of the companies will not allow to give the structures and just general code. Like yesterday we discussed, like for testing people, can you provide me the test cases for this scenario? So it will give the test scenario. So so for that the people are using. And video generation and editing, synthesis runway, synthesia and runway filmora plus chip. So like this, these are all image generation. So recently we got one, also people are using note takers. Yeah, here note takers are meeting assistants. Earlier, in our meetings also, one person will write the meeting MOMs, minutes of meeting, and after completion of that they will share. Now it's not required, that person. Just we will use one chatbot, note takers, Fathom. I will add Fathom in my meeting, so that one id will be there, so that id will add in my meeting. So suppose in our Google Meet, so if I add that id, so it will record everything, and after completion of our meeting it will send the all the points, important points. So now all the companies are using this. No need to write, and instead of wasting time, that they will use, and it will send the to the all the participants meeting minutes. So automation, N8N, and research and education, deep search, and notebook LM. You're using writing writer studio write, grammar and write improvement, search engines, ChatGPT search and Perplexity you'll use, and social media management, and graphic designs. Canva, the people are using Canva more now, and app builders and coding, Bubble, Bolt, and Curves Vivo. These are using app builders. Means suppose one app is there, mobile app, which is a food delivery app, suppose Zomato, Swiggy, like that. So if I ask that, it will give the total list, and accordingly we will put our logos, and put our items in that. So project management, so project management, asana and ClipUp. So this and all we will use in our project management, like this many resource, this much time is there, so how can I split my tasks? So that and all will taken care by asana and these models. So no need to spend more time on that. Scheduling, clockwise reclaim, like these are two, or scheduling means some meetings will schedule, or some tasks will schedule. So we will use this application, we can do that. Customer service and recruitment, the people are using this recruitment people, text it one cvvs. So by using this, I will download the resumes from Naukri or somewhere, LinkedIn, like that, and I'll give the input to this. So it will give, and also I'll give my requirement, 4+ years of experience Java full stack. If I give that information, and then it will search from those resumes, and it will provide me the those excels. So out of 1,000 it will give around 25 or 30 based on my uh, request. So I will spend only time on my only 25 resumes instead of 1,000. So earlier HRs will download from the Naukri, and then they will shortlist after that, and it will take more time. Now in a fraction of seconds we are getting resumes from HRs, like knowledge management and emails, resume builders. So resume builders is now the people are using this AI resume builders. I'll give my resume and I'll ask that, can you guide me? or can you reshape my resume? Then it will create a latest technologies, it will add whatever you provided. So with that, and the new way it will present. So the so many people are using these resume builders, and the voice generations and music generation. And music generation, I think in recently we got an AI movie. In that also they are using this Suno video, and people are using that. And marketing ad creative, so no need to go for the digitalized marketing people. So if you give your data, it will create and it will provide basic ads. And sales one, and legal, earlier I said legal one, Harvey. If you give your problem, it will suggest accordingly. So these are the most things, uh, so many things we are these are all chatbots available in the market. So people are using this, sorry, Gen AI tools. Gen AI tools, they are these tools prepared based on our algorithms. Whatever we earlier we discussed, same based on those algorithms, we are preparing. They are preparing here. Yeah, and one more. Semantic scholar is there one for related to research related. In Google we have research, Google research dot Google something, but semantic search, I think, yeah, semantic scholar. So there is this. I will share this. 1 second. Yeah, I will share my screen once again. Yeah, are you able to see my screen,
Yes, sir.
ma'am? Yes. Yeah, this is one AI, semanticscholar.org. If I type here, like any journal I want. 1 second, I'll give. If I give like these smart meters like this, so it will give related papers and all here. See, all the papers. This is uh, so energy smart meters grids, like the detection methods, the hybrid like this. You'll get uh, smart grids. If I give impact of smart grid energy, so you'll get corresponding related, like image processing. Papers on image processing means it will give all the related image processing, like related. See, so these are all the papers earlier, and we can use this. And another one is we have Claude, not Claude, Gemini. One second. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah, here. See, here. Able to see my screen, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I gave this give me code for login page. Just I gave this. It can provide this. See, HTML says JavaScript. This will be a client-side implementation. You need robust solution backend authentication that it will provide. And this is the code, HTML code. So you can directly copy and paste in our. And this is CSS one related style.css one. And like all the things it will give whatever you want is a JavaScript. So this thing will use save these three code blocks into this directory, and it will provide also in web open in web browser and you will write. So as per our company or whatever our project related, you can update here and you can use this code. So this is the Gemini. This is what Gemini one. Like that we have on research side also no need to learn everything. So just we'll go here and we can get the data and we can implement our whatever you want. So this is about the Gen AI tools. So just today I'll brief once again. So just we discussed about the ML algorithms which we'll use, and example we gone for heart disease, how to prediction, how to implement, how to get the data, and how to use that applications. Sorry, algorithms, and also Gen AI tools. So this is from my side. If any questions, please.
Request the participants if any queries you can ask our resource person.
If anything required, you can get my details from Bhavana Madam or Sheshu sir.
Okay, then thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights. I think today the session was very actually so insight. You have given so many insights regarding the programming part. That was great, sir. Thank you very much
Thank you, ma'am.
for accepting our request and taking the sessions for continuous 2 days.
No
Thank you
problem.
very much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you.
The feedback link will be shared in the messages so that everyone can fill the feedback link. So we'll meet tomorrow in the morning. Thank you all.